Man, like, one thing I gotta tell people is this. I gotta tell this for both men and women. You don't have to jump directly into no relationship, men or women. You need to vet people. And sex is part of the vetting process. But one thing I'm gonna say is this. I don't suggest that a man and a woman immediately jump into being exclusive as soon as they meet each other. I don't suggest that. Now, if you just naturally get to that place over time, cool. That's good. For a woman, if you get some good D and some guidance, right? If it's good D and guidance, then don't sabotage that just over some good D. And don't sabotage that over a man who just want to jump into a relationship with you. That shit not going to work out. A lot of the time, it's not. And even if it does, you don't know if the D going to be good on the other side of it. I can't tell you how many women I dealt with who I was fucking with them. Then they go talk to some dude who's trying to force a relationship down their throat because the dude hyper emotional, super feminine, just wants to be all up under her and just say, oh, I want to be in a relationship, baby. I want to be in a relationship. Then the dick ain't good. Then they come back fucking with me and hurt that dude hard. Like, you don't want to move like that. And men, don't jump into a relationship when you have no experience being exclusive with this woman. You have to know that she can meet your sex drive. But also, men, you need to integrate. Like, there's a certain level of integration that takes place to where if you are a man who desires monogamy, right? And if you are someone who thinks that monogamy is a good idea, you need to vet that woman to see her ability to be attracted to you when you don't have other women in your life. Women operate on something called pre-selection. When a woman knows that you have other women in your life that are attracted to you, it's going to cause her to be more attracted to you. It's going to stir up this desire for competition. And that's not completely a bad thing. That's something that helps you out at the beginning. But before you get into a relationship, you need to take some time of being exclusive with her before y'all get into a relationship. And you be honest about the fact you have other women. Her other dudes should drop off before you get rid of your women. Because pre-selection is going to be more important to her than it is to you. Because for a man, a woman fuck with other dudes ain't something that's going to turn you on. But it's going to be something that keeps you sober-minded. It's going to be something that gives you a certain level of emotional discipline when you first get into a situation, right? That way you know that a woman knows how to balance and schedule and prioritize dealing with you, even though she might have other men in her life. I'm telling you some real shit. Protect yourself. It also keeps you on your P's and your Q's around, put that Jimmy hat on. But as time goes on, if you're dealing with a woman, if she really feeling you, naturally she may drop off them other men that she's dealing with. It's been a little bit of time where you fuck with other women, but she just fucking with you. Spend a little time like that. Because you gotta see that's a woman who desires you enough to not be trying to trade monogamy for monogamy. But you gotta have the discipline and the emotional discipline and the sexual discipline to say, okay, cool. You work with her for a while, when she get to a point where she can just fuck with you, and then you just fuck with her and she meets your sexual needs. See if she gets bored being in an exclusive partnership with you, right? Exclusive sexual relationship. And this is down the line. I give the way I break it down is hook up, fuck buddies, friends with benefits, exclusive, then a relationship. And then when you're in a relationship for a while, right? Then you move on to those other things. Then you be engaged for a while, and then you get married. But you don't just jump straight into a relationship. It's not a good idea. Not in this day and age. It's not. You move it too fast, you got to slow down. See, what I say about it is this. You need to spend some time being exclusive with a woman before you get into a relationship. Because you have to see if that woman's going to get bored or lose interest if you don't have other women in your life before you get into a relationship. Because some men, they'll be in, friends with benefits with a woman, and they'll be fuck buddies, and they know try to jump straight from fuck buddies to friends with benefits. And when they try to go straight from fuck buddies to straight from fuck buddies to a relationship, that woman may just have the motivation to try to meet up to your sexual needs somewhat, and she don't even meet up to them all the way, but she might try to jump straight to that because she's in a position where she's in competition with the other women in your life, and that's important for a little bit of time. You know, it's important for a little while. But what you got to understand is, after you go through that process, you have to see if that woman is going to lose attraction to you when you don't have other women in your life, and you have to integrate. And part of integration is just understanding that once you reach a 9 level of sexual attraction, once you got a certain level of sexual compatibility, sexual chemistry, your compatibility is going to work on a level of quantity, quality, kink, intensity. You have to integrate. If that woman can't spend a certain amount of time around you without losing attraction to you, then that's not going to be something you can sustain over a long period of time. If that woman can't meet your sexual needs, but you're just trying to jump into a relationship, you might cheat on her. So you got to have sexual discipline. You got to make sure you got variety in your sex life with her. And this is for men who want to be monogamous. If you want to be monogamous, you got to have a period of time of being sexually exclusive with a woman before you commit to a relationship. For both you and her. So for women, I'm telling you the same shit. You be exclusive before you get into a committed relationship. Because you have to see that being monogamous isn't something that is such a sacrifice for you. Such a damn sacrifice that you feel like you ripping away at who you are. And when you feel like that's what's going on, it's going to put you in a position where when you actually in a committed relationship, it's going to cause your eye to stray. It's going to cause you to be in a position of always fantasizing something that you don't have. You got to know how to see the grass is green on your side and not always looking at the grass on the other side to see if the grass is greener elsewhere. So this is Coach Brody. If you want to be monogamous, spend some time being exclusive before you in a committed relationship. It's Coach Brody. I'm out.